Every great industry has a few rare individuals whose stories remind us why we do what we do. This is the story of one such person, Joe Cirulli, who began his life in Elmira, New York, a mostly blue-collar town where he developed a love of fitness by watching Jack LaLanne on TV. He led neighborhood children in exercise and later led members of his football team in weight training before being named captain of the team. As a 19-year-old with an associate's degree in his pocket, he journeyed to Gainesville, Florida in 1973 to visit his then-girlfriend. He stayed for other reasons. He was a young man with little money, big dreams, and a belief that fitness could change lives. He couldn't afford a health club membership, so he took a part-time job in exchange for one. That simple trade became the first step in a journey that would shape an entire industry. Joe quickly became a top salesperson, but the clubs he worked for kept going bankrupt. He lost jobs. He lost paychecks. At times, he slept in his car. One time, he even found himself down to his last 12 cents.
Inspired by reading The Power of Positive Thinking and Think and Grow Rich, he worked to own a health club, elevate the role of fitness in Gainesville, and help people become healthier, happier, and stronger.
In 1978, Joe took over a failing facility, investing everything he had, and began building what would become Gainesville Health and Fitness.
Nearly 50 years later, GHF includes 5 locations,
2 rehabilitation centers, and 450 employees serving more than 28,000 members. His clubs are known not just for their size, but for their culture, one built on warmth, integrity, and the belief that every person who walks through the doors deserves to feel supported. Joe has always been ahead of the curve. He opened a women-only club in 1984. He pioneered the integration of rehab inside a fitness center. He partnered with the University of Florida to test Arthur Jones's Med-X equipment, and he continually reinvested in his people, creating a workplace where some employees have stayed for 40 years. And through it all, Joe has never stopped learning, never stopped mentoring, never stopped giving back. Whether he's participating in an industry roundtable, leading his staff in giving to supporting various charities, or guiding a young entrepreneur through a challenge, Joe leads with clarity, humility, and heart. His work and that of his staff has earned national recognition for Gainesville Health and Fitness by Inc. magazine. Awards have also followed. Forbes named the company as one of America's 25 best small companies. Gainesville Health and Fitness received the first and only Gold Well City Award for Workplace Wellness, a community-wide effort initiated by GHF. The Gainesville Chamber of Commerce has recognized the company multiple times as Business of the Year.
Joe was named Entrepreneur of the Year by the University of Florida, Center for Entrepreneurship, and he received the Club Industry Lifetime Achievement Award.
But Joe's greatest achievement isn't a building, a business, or an award. It's the thousands of lives he's touched, members, staff, colleagues, and leaders across the world who are better because of him. Today, we honor a visionary, a mentor, a pioneer who turned hardship into purpose, and purpose into a lifetime of impact.
First of all, I want to thank the staff of HFA for choosing me and all the other individuals that they've chosen for this event. They're great people. I know them all, and it's been a super opportunity for me to learn from all of them. But, first I want to thank, first I always have to thank my parents, because they pretty much taught me everything about business before I ever went into business. The second is the staff. I have a great staff. I've had people that have been with me 30, 40, 48 years, and none of these things can happen without having a great team of people around you. But also there's one thing I've always said about my clubs, and that's the members. I have great members who've been with me forever, some as far back as 1973. So the relationships that I've been able to form with them, I think are all the things that go into building a good company. And as we're always working to try and become a great company. And I don't know if I could thank everybody enough for the mentorships, for the Rick Caros, for the Gail Landers, for the Jeff Dyers, and so many other people that I've been with for years and years and years. The people in my round table, all the learning experience that's gone on with them. So I want to just thank everybody for being part of this. It's not just me. I just had the opportunity to be able to lead this organization of great individuals. So thank you very much.
For his vision, his integrity, his relentless pursuit of excellence, and his extraordinary influence on our industry, we are proud to welcome Joe Cirulli into the 2026 HFA Hall of Fame.